And what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So hello ladies and gentlemen, I apologise for A, not posting videos in a couple of days, and B, not being on Diablo for a while. So let's see if we can sort that out. Now, I'm just going to go and run into one of these obelisks and just get a normal key. But first I want to show you what I've been playing around with, because I've got a lot of equipment. This guy jumped in today, I didn't know, dropped me so much stuff. I had to actually sort of ask him to leave the game because it took me so long to look through it all and delete it or keep it. Everything it gave me, there were not that many new items, most of it I had. So you probably know for what I've been using for the most part has been the Firebird stuff. So we're talking about like the Firebird's chest, and what abilities those give you if we scroll down a little bit. So we've got when you die, a meteor falls from the sky. Okay, something's a bit wrong here, but anyway, basically, okay, so is that the right one I've been using? No, actually, no. What? Oh, that's right. We've gone for the Damnnn stuff. Okay, so yes, that is right. So I've had a lot of the Firebird stuff on, the fire. You know, alright, let's find the piece. There we go. Firebird breast. Okay. So if we take a look at this now, I've got an item on one of my. Well, if you know the game, I removed a legendary skill set so I could put it into my cube. So one of those was the rings that allows me to have one less item to still get the effect. So, you know, if I need if I need to get this, I need 6 items, but actually I only need 5. Anyway, what I've actually done is I've managed to get a lot. I've been using this for a while. So when you die, a meteor falls from the sky and revives you. The effect has cooldown 6 seconds. Then dealing fire damage with one of your skills causes the enemy to take 1000% weapon damage as fire per second for 3 seconds. This effect can be repeated a second or third time by different skill sets that are fire based, obviously. If an enemy is burning due to 3 different skills simultaneously, the enemy will ignite, taking 3000% weapon damage per second until they die. Okay. The final element to that is your damage is increased by 120% and damage taken reduced by 3% for each enemy that is ignited. And that's a brilliant effect. This effect can each stack up to 20 times. You always receive the maximum bonus whenever a nearby elite monster is ignited. So it's very hard to know if and when those effects are kicking in when you're in the middle of a battle, or things are dying too quick, or you don't notice if they're setting on fire, do they change a different colour. So one of the other major sets are the Rash's Stride. So I've not got the best gems in here, but I'm just improvising at the moment. So what this set does, if we'll have a look, is something different. Now this first skill I had on at one point with the others, but I had to take it off because I couldn't afford it when I wanted to have the full set of abilities on with the other thing. So basically, so from the last thing I've just shown you, I've got everything apart from that last skill set. So I've still got, you know, some pretty good sets. So this one is Rash's. Now what this does is, the first skill set is damaging enemies with an arcane, cold, fire or lightning will cause a meteor of the same type damage to fall from the sky. There is an 8-second cooldown for each damage. So basically, every time if I put my ice shield on, then hit an enemy, hit a group of enemies with that, then a big meteor made out of ice is going to fall to the ground. At the same time, if I've thrown a couple of fireballs at him, the fireball and arcane damage happens, then you're going to get fireballs made out of arcane or holy damage, whatever. So that's pretty good. But I managed to get 5 items, and because of me only needing 5, I've actually got the full set. So I thought I'd try this out for a change. So the second one is arcane, cold, fire, and lightning attacks. Each increase all resistance by 25% for 8 seconds. Now, this one intrigued me. The stacks don't work quite as well, but listen to this. attack increases your damage. So every time I attack, it increases my damage by 750% for 8 seconds. Arcane, Cold, Fire and Lightning attacks each add 1 stack. At 4 stacks, each different elemental attack extends the duration by 2 seconds up to a maximum of 8 seconds. Now, there's a ring that rotates through all the elements constantly, which is interesting. It gives you a massive bonus to damage as it rotates through the elements. So I haven't got that on, but I found these rings. Now, I've got some very powerful gems in there. The only two, the two that have most upgraded at the moment. But if you look, so ignore like what the ring does itself, you know. So the ring does, it's got 450 intelligence, got arcane resistance, da da da. But if you look down here, it's got, you know, 17% chance to deal damage in an area. The Lantity of the Undaunted and the Wailing Host are basically counterparts for a set. So what happens? So I've got this new ability, and while this is your only item set bonus, every ancient item you have equipped increases your damage dealt by 100% and reduces your damage taken by 4. So this is an ancient piece, okay? So every green piece basically is going to increase my damage by 100% per item. Okay, we're doing pretty well. Now the only reason I'm wearing those is because they give my bubble intensity, my shield, 100%. You know, this might be quite a nice little combo that I'm trying out, and I've got some interesting weapons, ladies and gentlemen. I've got the Azaraith that I'm using. This one's cold damage, but undead and demon enemies within 25 yards take 600% weapon damage as holy damage every second, and are sometimes knocked into the air. Okay. I've also got obviously my Serpent's Sparker that gives me 2 Hydras, which I really enjoy using. Now I've managed to find a way to basically take a decent weapon and pretty much give it a socket. Well, it's a gamble, but we can give it a socket. So what I ended up doing was, with the unstable scepter, is create another one. You know, this it gives the well, if you don't know this, I'll put it on for you. Basically, when you use the orbs, it creates an additional orb explosion. There's 59% arcane orb damage, and basically there's an offhand piece that basically every time I do a normal attack, it stacks 5 times, and then when I finally use an orb, it increases it by many percents, many hundreds of percents, even thousands. So I've been experimenting with these weapons. Now, there are a lot of weapons that I've got that I've actually just put many away, but I've been enjoying using this in particular, because obviously, you know, we've got the Hydras, and boom. Now, I have been wearing fire boots. I think I've took those off. I was hoping the extra. I opened fire damage. It was for the other set where, you know, you get when they ignite from as many sources as possible. But I think that means just skill sets. Now, an option there is to turn my arcane beam to my disintegrate beam to fire. But the disintegrate beam I like. The rune I like to use on it, makes it shoot off in many directions, as you know. The only thing a couple of things I'm gutted about by testing this is that I will be losing this belt, so I could constantly use my arcane beam and it'd never run out, because all the bonuses, it regenerates really fast. This uses 59% less energy, so it always my arcane pool of energy never drained. So that's now I'm going to have to look to keep an eye on that. And then yeah, but I mean, I can remove that and maybe put that into one of the cubes. I'll show you the cube, guys. Basically, you can take away weapons abilities or items abilities. And so here's the one with a ring on the end. The weapon one, this one allows me to basically teleport pretty much unlimitedly. And then I've got starting in Archon mode with 50 stacks. Now I love Archon mode. It does massive amounts of damage, and when you start with 50 stacks, you're 300% more powerful, so it's really good. But I'm tempted to change that for something new, perhaps. You know, maybe, I don't know what. But anyway, shall we go and try some new shit? I think we should now have talked. So I'd love to. I'm going to stick with this for now. It does cold damage, but we have the 607% weapon damage. Now, just again to show you the rings. Now, you know these rings are going to make 100% damage on each legendary item I'm wearing, so that's about another 1500% damage. I hope, if it works right. But I've also got a ring that increases my 39, my primary skill damage by 39%, and hits heal me for 4%. And then I've got another skill. There's a 15% chance to smite enemies nearby for 3,840% of weapon damage at holy power. Now there is one other thing that I'm a little bit gutted about, is the Stormcrow helmet over here that I used to wear. Every so often it created actually a powerful orb that shot with an additional attack, and I very do miss that. So I'm hoping I can get a Tal Rogash's something else that will allow me to pursue that. Now my aesthetics don't look too bad. I don't like the horned helmet I'd wear, but we'll take some time and in when we get the full sets of everything. So I've had to delete a lot. There's many things stored in my there's lots of rings in here. It's very difficult to know which ones to use, but there's all sorts of gems and things that have got you know, and I actually deleted extra gem. I actually deleted extra necklaces, and I could have tried to transform one and give it an opening, a socket for the thingamajiggy. So anyway, let's go and do just something very simple. In fact, first of all, let's appear online. I had to do this because this guy was waiting for me. I felt so guilty, and I've explained, and I've messaged him a few times. So I do apologise, Breaker. He apparently doesn't speak very good English, but his English typed out is excellent. So I don't know. But I need to appear online for starters. Let me appear online. Set online status is online. And then we'll have a game, guys. I do apologise for all the explanations. I just thought you'd like to know what's been happening. So there we go, there we go. What I want to do right here is not that. Oh, come on, not that. Stop it. I need to do that. Then I need to network settings, and I need to be friends only. Okay. Then what's my difficulty? Ooh, shall we ever go at 13 while we're in... I mean, if I was doing the high level, there's no way I'd go in there like that. But yeah, I found some... Oh, sorry, really quickly. I did find some new things that, like... so, you know that bubble I've got around me? It's part of a passive ability. And then I've got some armbands that are giving it a massive boost. But in actual fact, there's an option in there that something allows me to get that every time I attack. I think as if I use magic weapon, it gives it an ability or energy armor. When I attack, I get that around me. So I could actually take that off, use something else, and then just use it when I attack it. I don't know. But we're going to collect it, because what was the last one? See, the last one we did was level 150. Now this guy took me into a high level one, and I begged him not to, because he's like, I can get you to rank 1 to 72 in like 10 minutes, and my Archon level was my Paragon level was is now 631, and I've got that's but I've got about 400 and something spent points, because originally it was 160. And he just went into this really high level and just like boosted me up, and I was begging him not to. I was and I'm like, please don't do this, please don't do this, please. I like to do games on my own. I don't like to cheat. But he did it anyway, and you know, I'll say thank you, but I'm not going to use them. I'm gonna, you know, I might get 2 upgrades on each skill every time I do one of these things, so I'm only going to use them like that. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to just upgrade them all so I'm 10 times, so I'm 600 times more powerful than I was a minute ago. I'm actually just going to be decent about it and only upgrade them when I feel like that's how long it would have taken.
Many Nephilim have stood where you are now, but few succeeded in overcoming.
You ain't got these nuts. Boom! Ice shield sunshine. So this unlimited teleport is brilliant.
Need more time.
So that meteor is because, yeah. Hydra out. See that beam? See that beam? How it starts to spread out all of a sudden. If there were loads of them, let me see if I can show you. See that? Ooh. See, that was Archon. That was an Archon meteorite because this is an Archon disintegrator beam and it's an Archon based energy. It's not using Archon energy. Well, it is using Archon energy, but it's disintegrate. You can turn it so it uses. So we've got Archon, we've got ice. If I hit him with that, we'll get a fire one. Boom. So these meteors are pretty good. 6-second cooldown, but that doesn't matter if you hit enemies with 4 different skill sets. They will all get hit by 4 different, you know. So now I've got 2 of the best sets on, and I've got a full set working, and basically 75% of the other set. I have the last skill on one set not working, and I'm okay with that. I just want to see what the situation is. I mean, it feels like I mean, I'd have to test a higher level dungeon. It won't be 150. There's no way I'd survive it. But if I go into about a level, level 45 or something, maybe. So you see how these beams are generating now? This is why I want to keep this version. Oh, I died. It's okay. So I need something to stand against me. So these things ignite them to go all the way through. They will penetrate 10 enemies if. Ooh, I'm dead. Okay, that's okay because I'm testing, and I don't know what this. Does anyone know what this little yellow man means? Does anyone know what that means? Like, there's a man there. Look, yellow man appeared on my screen. Never seen that before. No idea what it actually is, and. I'll probably have to Google it. But anyway, so I'm sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. So I can manage the enemies on this, but they are, you know, pretty high level considering. So see, that was my problem then. Is what I was doing is getting hit by the acid on the ground. See, you know, my Hydra. I could change my staff and call in 2 Hydras, and I think that might be preferable soon. And you see that I got hit by like several of them damn meteors. And that's all that killed me last time. So what I'm actually going to do, guys, the ice shield is great, but what we're going to do, forget I got music because I keep talking over you. I do apologise. We're going to put on Storm, and we're going to go. Yeah, damage done by the storm. That's the one. This has got a much wider range than the ice storm, and does it's very difficult to explain. See that purple light that they all sit on, you know, is that?
Not ready yet.
I don't quite understand what that is. Yeah, I'll be changing to 2 Hydras. Well, actually, I'm going to be turning into Archon, so I don't need to. So I think the 2 rings, basically, yeah, have combined them. They're giving me big damage increases. The reason I died last time and almost died then is there's acid all over the floor, guys, like poison. And if you don't notice it just eats away your shield, eats away your health. So, what we're going to do, guys... Oh, shit. Where the hell is she? She's dead. Where is she? How do I find her? Oh, there you are, baby. There you are, baby. There was a thing I could have given my follower so she would never die, but it didn't work. Ooh. This should feel very undeady. So what I'm going to do real quick, guys. I do really like this new Azarath sword for the holy damage and shit. I like the idea of holy damage. We're going to go with this. Okay, two of these big ones. But this music's beautiful. I'm going to stop talking for a couple of minutes just to appreciate it. see what her skills are again, because see if she's got more healing ones. Okay, they're gonna fight for us.
My favorite.
That's fine. It's a Templar that does the other one, isn't it? We'll do hex the group of enemies. I think it's good watching them turn into big groups of sheep. So 2 walls of these, and then get me out. 6 that one. Oh, it's massive. So these are very high level compared to what I, you know, I'm not. I don't have enough. I'm gonna fall back just real quick. Look, they're still doing it. So what I'm going to do...
Need more time.
Oh shit, it's not that. Oh. Guardians up real quick. So what I'm actually going to do guys is use some of these Paragon points because I did play for like 2 hours, so I can actually... Ooh, I think I can use some of them without feeling too guilty. Okay, so... here we are, intelligence. That's going to... Get me up there a bit. And movement speed, I love this. Ooh, maximum arcane power, that's going to be good. Probably really give myself some health. Do you know what, fuck it, I'll use them. I might as well, because I've been playing on much higher levels than what I'm playing now, with another friend of mine, but... So, now we've got this. Attack speed, yes, that's what we need. At least this way we should be able to hold them off a bit better. Perhaps. Tell you what I'm looking forward to more than anything is the movement speed because I don't really need it.
I can't afford
anymore,
that
because you know, I did upgrade hundreds and hundreds of I did upgrade hundreds of Paragons without it, a couple hundred Paragon levels without it, because I've been playing it, but not very often. But like when I have played it, like you guys haven't been around to see it, and I do apologise. I think we'll go more for the more of a bit of gold, but I prefer like actual real skills. I want to get the resource cooldown down is what I want. Oh shit, that's a lot of gold. Whoa. Let's get life per hit back up to top, yeah. And then what? What we got? Okay. Okay. No, I didn't put any into gold. Oh crap, that's... I meant to put that. Oh, I did it wrong. Alright, never mind. Well, anyway. I know people that are like 10,000 level on this. Can you believe it? Well, let's get that up. Size pass. Let's get some resist. Bit more armor, maybe. Yeah, a lot more life would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's go up to that. Armor, resist all, and some of those, and a couple of those, and boom. And we're spent. Okay, now, let's go and see if that makes a difference, shall we? Ooh, whoa, I do feel faster, holy shit. goo on the ground. That's the problem. Didn't notice it. Could have teleported out of it. Resurrected checkpoint. So it's gonna. This is just a not, but it is a. I think it's a level 150. No, it's not. It's not 150, is it? It's just. See, maybe I should have had some sort of resistance to whatever. Fuck it. They're going down. 2 Hydras, an Archon form if I have to, just to destroy them. So what's that? Yeah, you all got 10 inch chickens in the pictures, yeah? Oh look, it's there already. Ah, it's gonna get me. I'm down. Got revived Christmas, but come on, you can't do that. Bless you. Oh, she's. That's the problem. Is fighting the acid, the enemies. I can deal more than enough damage. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all those. I need to actually get an extra bitch. Don't make me go Archon mode just for you, because I will do it. Oh, it's eating away at my health underneath my bubble. Maybe we should start a new character soon. This is not a very nice level, is it? Like, the enemies are manageable, it's just that fucking acid shit. Get away from me.
Not ready yet.
I feel sorry for my enchantress. Look, wherever I go. Oh shit,
I'm
standing everywhere. Oh, I can heal. Yeah, shit, I keep forgetting. I've never used the other potions, so I forgot I've got them. Teleport, bitch.
Still waiting.
Getting across this bridge and we're staying across the damn thing. You don't like it? You talk to my lawyer. I don't have one. I'm too bored to talk. Someone, by the way, called Van Damnnn, no, Von somebody, sent me a nice message saying he subbed and he really likes my videos. He said he thinks they're amazing. And come on, everybody. We both know they're not. No, but seriously, I thought you were trolling at first. It would have been so nice. And I'm like, oh, it's very nice. Hello, tree. How you doing, kitty cat? So, it's hard to know, like, am I 100% more powerful for every item I'm wearing? You know, or do I do the other one? Oh, look at this is fucked up, isn't it? I mean, I've got my lightning shield, I'm just striking them down. It strikes them hard, 28 million when it hits them. That's from either, not from a weapon, it's from the ring I'm wearing. That shit is awesome. Now the good thing about the lightning shield is it's got a big range on it, okay? But it only hits every so often. But it hits lots of things. There's massive damage. Now the ice one is kind of better in a different way because it's constantly spinning, so it's constantly doing damage. Here we go. Boom.
I'm just warming up.
You're just warming up. You ain't no idea, sunshine. No, there's no way I can survive those Archon mode. And
Need more time.
shit. They've got so many good abilities on here that in fact I've lost my belt. Normally I can do that and it's unlimited. Now it's draining and coming back up, but you know. shit everywhere. But I'd love to know what that weird man is. I've not been hacked, have I, or something? I don't know. I don't know what that means. The home knocks. Okay, I'm gonna have to go off on them soon, real soon. Is that them hitting me with lightning? Is that what that was? Hey. Yeah, that's their lightning, isn't it? Well, I'm there fucking... fuck it. Going off on those. I mean, this is powerful, man, but I've got a weapon and an off piece that can make this look like I'm sneezing, basically. I've got something that will make this arc 1,000 times more powerful, and I actually mean it probably will be close to 1,000 times more powerful. However, it means you lose all these abilities while you're in these forms, so I don't know. I need to check something. Right, magic missile. Okay. Yeah, is it missile passes through, cause them to burn? Okay, I'll take it. Yeah.
Still waiting.
Although they're all getting hit by lightning, and the meteors that keep coming down, like, you know, I've got a. For those that don't know, I've got an offhand piece that will allow me to activate that, and then keep calling down another ability for free. So I could keep calling in the Hydras for free, but obviously it don't make sense to call in. But because if I tap that, I could call in a meteor shower, not meteor shower. Yeah, the big meteor shower, not a single meteor, but a meteor shower. I could call it in up to like 8 times for free. I just keep tapping that, and there'd be loads of meteor showers dropping in like that. You know, it just makes you wonder, doesn't it? I know I'm taking my time with this, but this is quite a bit higher than my level. It's the shit on the floor, it really is. It's the shit on the floor. You stay with me, girl. It really is the. I should have upgraded my resist all a bit more. Or, I can take care of these chunks, no problem. It's just nothing else. It's like the little things, the passive things that you don't notice. That little shit there. Come on then, boom! Yeah, just warming up into our combo, bitches. Boom! Yeah.
Need more time.
Get out of here. Keep fighting. Damn it, I keep forgetting I have a damn potion I can do that shit. Oh, I can Arkham mode again. Whoa. So the meteor's coming to help me. Wish I had meteor storms now, I really do. Oh man, let me off on mode. Why is it? I must have something set up where I'm allowed to do that. Because normally it takes quite. Oh, I've got my cooldown. Ah, shit. Yeah. Some items are broken. Oh, I don't know what that means. It's broken. What does that mean? How do you know if it's broken? Anybody? Tell me. I know you can't really talk to me. Oh, so that man's... I've never seen him before. So what's damaged? What's broken? How did you find out? Is it skills that are broken? Why is that man red? I don't know what that means. I've never seen him before as a yellow man, so... Wait a second, if I check this... So I've got all three of those. Those horses riding. Oh shit!
I need healing. I must heal.
I keep forgetting about the healing. I do. I'm not meaning to abandon my sister, I just...
A powerful enemy we have
but it's
laid
gonna come
low.
in a minute and kick my ass. Like we are combo. Usually I can, like, teleport straight into him and destroy him, but, yeah. What is that thing there? Because a few times I've died, what damage I've taken, or the acid is... Oh, some of my armor's breaking, of course. In fact, my entire armor's gone, I think. Of course, because, yeah, it needs repairing, doesn't it, and stuff. That's brilliant. Yeah, I love how it can do that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, these guys are worse. Really are nice. He's getting struck by divine power. He's getting struck by this. He's getting struck by that. He's getting struck by two hydras. Wait till I... Come on, we're a couple of enemies off. We're good.
The Rift Guardian is here.
One of them there. Oh shit. I want to try and fight him like this, but I don't think I'll be strong enough. I will try and fight him. Oh yeah, I can pick away at him, but I was trying... Shit now. I'll try and like think, alright, how can I fight him without going into arcane mode? Could I possibly do that? Probably not, I don't think so.
My bags are full.
Of what? Of gold? No? Rubies? Ruby rubies? Oh, it's the...
Can't carry more.
Yeah, it's the We're just collecting more keys, guys. But yeah, I'm taking my time on this one. I know, but but it really fascinates me because I've got all these abilities and these two, like the Tal Rashas guys of wisdom, the Tal Rahash or whatever you want to call it, is one of the main ones, and the other one is the Firebirds. These are the two most powerful, and if you could get them both fully working, which I actually do believe you can, but I want to know about these two rings that I used. Did that give me all that extra power? Because there's so many rings that do so many things. This game is phenomenal. This is all for one character, and I'm not even come close to getting everything or anything just for this character. I mean, these gems I put inside, the special ones that you get. I've got about 40 different special ones, all at level 0. Yeah. So I don't know, what's what. So like I said, with the weapon I was using, obviously 2 Hydras is really good. Okay. Now, the Firebird one doesn't give me what I need. The Etched one is what I need. Look, your Arcane Disintegrate rate. So basically, if I put this on now, I would lose the 6th ability. But let's just do it anyway to show you. Did I lose the 6th ability? Shall we find out? Did I lose it? Yes, of course I did. So, no, that's a different 6th ability. The other one's 700% increase, I do believe. I still think I lost it. Yeah. So what this does though is, look, your Arcane Torrent Disintegrate Ray will summon another power. So watch this. If I press just my normal Disintegrate beam, I summoned the Hydra, but can only summon 2 at a time, you see. Or if I were to swap the Hydras over, okay, if I were to swap the Hydras over to, say, this, a Lightning Storm, a Blizzard, I like this one. And it turns into fire. Oh, that'd be brilliant for all the stuff I've been trying to achieve. But look, so to activate it normally, you do that. If I want to do it, I do that. And if I keep pressing it, on and off, it summons loads of them. Which is amazing. But I don't... That means I lose Talrash's final ability, which is like 750% increase. It's very, 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 very good. Now, until I can get Talratash rings or Talratash boots, which would be great, and then I can do that, and then I can do that. And the other one I really like is the Triumvirate, the Triumvirate, whatever. Anyway, that does brilliant things with the orb ability, and I'm misusing it, and I'm misusing this X sigil because it's great. But anyway, for the time being, and I'm misusing the Firebird one for what it gives me. But I really am missing that ability. Reduce the arcane power. Do I need to go and put that in where my belt is? Do I need to remove that belt? Go back to town, remove it, extract the power, and instead of having 50 Archon stacks, I have that. That would be impressive. Or I could do it for the offhand thing. Damn it. Well, anyway. But I can summon loads of these in one go, but it uses all my arcane power, you see. That's the problem. When you do it with that, it's free. But look how much I'm using, and I've got if I just change something over slightly, because I'm wearing the 2 sets of clothes to get all these extra abilities with power damage and stuff. I've got something I can use that will allow me to use that forever. It doesn't run it down. But anyway,
I
we're
am
not returning
returning
to
to
town.
town.
We're going to go kick some ass. We're going to see if there's anything left to play with. And we're going to say hello to my little friend. I need to give her a bit better necklace than that, and I can give her some really good stuff now. Better than Haunt's enemies. I can give her better than that. I just don't know how to give her that slug thing. Damn it, it's really annoying. Anyway, am I poisoned inside my bubble? What is that? Like this, like purple inside it. Anyway, we're gonna change. Back to the mammoth hydra, okay? And instead of one of them, instead of two of them, I'm going to have one because I want a bit more holy damage. There's something I'm intrigued about holy damage, divine damage. I don't know, something about it. Just the sword is very powerful. You know what I mean? Okay, it's just getting hit by multiple meters then. So there's something I'm missing that I can't wear at the moment that would allow the hat I want to wear would throw an extra fireball at him, and I love it. I love it. The music is nice. Is he on? They didn't feel they were getting electrocuted enough, it's okay. I activated my light shield.
Not ready yet.
Archon mode.
Your grave awaits.
This guy's powerful though, Jesus. That's not you, that's pretty sure to take him out. See, like the Archon mode stacks that I'm wearing, it's so difficult to give them up. Because like you start with 50 stacks, you're 300% more powerful. And more damage you do, well you keep climbing. Okay, well, first of all we need to talk to him.
I grant you the power
thank you, buddy.
of your ancestors.
So, 87 XP, 3.5, yeah, not bad. I need to repair some shit. Something's really broke. Wow, that just shattered totally, that's what that was. It's difficult, you see, because, you know, do I remove that so that I've got mass disintegrate rate continuous? At this point I think it's worth it because I'm not going to be, you know, I'm going to be trying to use these full green sets, aren't I? But I need to check my cube first, because if you look at my cube, look, what's it going to remove? Well, it's going to remove the stacks. It's going to remove the stacks. I mean, the teleport is so nice for just teleporting around because getting there faster. I could have double teleport. But this is an ability that allows you to use it continuously on a weapon. But, you know, is there another weapon skill that maybe is worth using? Like, there's a weapon skill that basically when I use my disintegrate beam or ray of frost or whatever, all weapon damage, including that and everything else that's been used at that time, is 39% more powerful. But I think if I don't swap that out, I need to swap it out for that belt. I really do believe that. And I'll tell you, because reduce the arcane power cost. And I do this reluctantly, knowing that I can still use the skill, and I'm sure I'll find another one of these at some point. Okay. Okay, so. Oh, do I want to take this? You know, your arcane power. Take that out and. Yeah, then I can activate. It's just where does it sit? Where does that sit? Would it sit in the weapon zone? It probably would, wouldn't it? So it would go in the it would go in belt or weapon. I think it'd go in go in weapon. There we go. So I've done trim evade. Okay. That I've already done. I've already extracted it before. So if I put that in weapon, I could use. Wow, that's interesting. I won't be able to do my teleportations because what they do, they cost arcane this and has no cooldown, whereas before they have a cooldown. But you know, I might. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try this because I'll tell you why. Because of all the Paragon points I've just increased, I'm wondering if I can still teleport and there'll be no cooldown or hardly any. Let me remove it first. How do you remove it? Select and select. To teleport no longer has, yeah, okay, select that, yeah. Yeah, okay, that's what we want, yeah, okay, fine. And then I'm gonna put the trim evade there. Okay. Because I do love those orb ones, I'm not using them in a long time. So teleport. So there is a cooldown.
Need more time.
Look how fast it is though. I'm alright with that. That's if I'm using. So what does that mean then? So the trim evade. What does this normally do? Okay, so this is what it normally does. My signature spell increases the damage of my arcane orb by 199% for 6 seconds, and it stacks up to 3 times. So you just smash a load of people. You know. So, but what you need to do is there's another weapon that's really useful to use, and it's these two here. Look. Now I don't know which one's better, so let's have a look at these because I might have to start making some goddamn awesome orbs. So, what's happening here? Come here, you bloody thing. Right, so this one, 59% arcane orb damage and an additional explosion, 60,000 life per hit every time I hit an enemy. 407 intelligence to just poison damage. 13 plus 13 maximum arcane power. Okay, so that's interesting. Now the other one is holy damage. Now that's interesting. It's 55%, so not as much, but it's got a chance to deal 23 area hit damage. So see what I mean? See how interesting it is with the different variations. Now I've put purple in there, so I'm assuming that's critical hit or something. I don't know. But I'm going to take that and put that there. So what would happen then is what I'd have to do, guys, is we go to skills and instead of disintegrate ray, we go for arcane orb. Now there's some good ones, but I have it with none of them. So there's increase the speed of the orb and its damage, but reduce area of effect. No. Orb that orbits you. So they create 4 orbs that orbit you, and then if enemies come near, they explode. Yeah, so they're interesting enough, but we do that, and we do that, and we do that, and we agree to it. Now the thing is, there's no more disintegrate beam, but you got one of those that's got double explosion, and if I get, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, so that stacks. So every time I'm doing these attacks, though, that increases it by another 200%. Now, you combine that with what I'm wearing, with the rings I'm wearing, that's giving me 100% per item. this actually became a very effective thing. Now the only thing I am actually really missing is the thing that allowed me to the hat. The hat is what's making it's really making me miss it. Which the Stormcrow, it allows you to send this extra projectile out with your shots. Is, you know, but you know, so at the moment, so what I was going to do was, well, let's have a look in my get it right. So in my power as well. So instead of the teleport, I've got the arcane, so I can do 2 teleports still, but then I'm gonna have to wait for a cooldown. But it's really not very quick. But you saw how that last battle was. It might be, you know, not quick enough to get away all the poison shit. Now the belt. Now what did I have the issue with the belt? Now let me have a look. What am I looking at my belts for? I just believe I've just dismantled it. I can't even remember what for now. Let's go and have a look at powers. Okay. Weird firewalkers, different shrines. There it is. There it is. Reduces the arcane power cost of arcane torrent, disintegrate, and ray of frost. Now, the only really interesting thing is at the moment I'm not using that ability. Ooh, increased movement speed, yeah. So, what have I got on there at middle? So, you see, this is the problem. I'm not using, at the moment, it will be worth keeping the Archons in there. Okay? Because you know, I took away the reduce Archon power, cost of arcane torrent, disintegrate, and ray of frost by 65%. That's even higher. When you take powers away from items, it actually gives you the max possible in the game. It was 59% before. But anyway, so I'm not using disintegrate beam, so there's no point in me having that right now. So it would be worth me keeping my stacks for when I change into Archon. So let me have a look at the teleport. Okay, so we're talking about 7 seconds before I can teleport back. Could get tricky, but I do remember this, and I really remember missing this. They're very powerful. But you see, obviously it gets through my my power, my Archon power there. However, you know, but you know, just for a change, it's nice, isn't it? So shall we do another one, guys? Just doing that. So what we've done is we've put on the scepter instead of the Trum of 8. We've got that as an ability now instead of the unlimited teleport. So we don't have to put that in my offhand ability. But what we do need to do is get a decent stone in there. Now, what I also know is that I had 3 more of these and I freaking deleted them. And if I'd have modified them, I might have had a chance to get a bloody stone in there, because those special stones that you get, the unique ones, they're really powerful. They can only go in rings and talismans, I do believe. Now, I've got plenty of stones, but I'm gonna have to make some. So, in weapons, what just happens? Damage to elites if diamond goes in a weapon. Okay, damage if it goes in a weapon. Damage to melee attackers. Critical hit damage might be quite nice. Life per hit might be quite nice. Or life even. No, that's helm. Critical hit damage or damage. Critical hit damage. Damage or critical hit damage. Damage or critical hit damage. What have we got? Oh, we're gonna have to build some stuff. Okay, so what we need is a flawless royal ruby. Do we have we need 3? No, we don't have those. So what we need to do, 300 grand spent right there. 300 grand spent right there. 300 grand spent right there. We need to go there. We need to go boom. Spend another 400 grand. Oh, need some more. Okay. Oh, we ain't got enough of this, have we? I ain't gonna have enough. Oh, so we need. Okay, this is how it works. 3 of those to make 1 of those. But we need. I just spent 5 million. Ah, we've got what it needs. There we go. So here we go. Flawless Royal Ruby coming up. Kaboom. No problem. Now. Oh, maybe I should have done damage to elites. Get that extra. Oh, we could have made 1. But anyway, we're going to socket this. Okay? Socket, do you? We're going to socket the flawless. Oh, I already had 1 made. Ah, bollocks. Anyway, never mind. So that's going to go with the. See, this Giganto's will, and then I've got something offhand. When they combine, when I turn into Archon form, I constantly do explosions, and every time it kills, it adds massive amounts of stacks and get more and more powerful. But it's just, oh, if only. Anyway, we're going to put that in there. Okay. So it's plus 270 damage to the weapon. Now. I don't think with Tal Rash's Stride we can. I don't think that's acceptable. We need flawless stuff, don't we? Okay, Artisan, we're going to be removing some stuff. See, I don't think that's. Yeah, that's not good enough. Let's remove these. What is that? Is that a flaw? Is that? No, that's not a. The best ones have all those like crosses and shit in the middle. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We're gonna make some more though. We're gonna make some more. Now we want, if in other, we want it to go to intelligence, so we want yellow ones. Okay, so flawless robot 2. So we're gonna need. Oh, so we're gonna need. Oh, I reckon we're gonna need. 1.3 million. Okay, it's fine. 3 million. But we haven't. Now we've got to make expensive stuff. This. I had a friend, Stray Bullet, bless him. He gave me 2 billion. I didn't ask for it. He's just been playing it for years, and okay, so I'm at all sorts of shit here. So I need to keep going down the ladder. Okay, we're gonna have some problems here. Oh dear. I need to get some more diamond hunting when I can. Okay, that's fine. So what did we get out of that then? What did we get out of that? Okay, we've got a Royal Topaz, Intelligence 220. We've got a and a Flawless. So the Flawless, that's okay. Ooh, where was this stuff going? See, it tells you. Oh, I need to find what's equipped first of all, don't I? Okay. No, I don't want that. It was in. Yes, it was in there. And the other one's going to have to be a Royal Topaz, a 220. That's okay. That's fine. I have to put it in trousers. Were they meant to go in trousers? I need to take a look at stuff here. I haven't got anything in my head. Oh, right, yeah, because we were meant to put some in there, weren't we? So I'm wearing that, that's fine. I've got a thing in my weapon. Yeah, we've got those there. Something for the helmet. Okay. Now, what in helmets happen? Ooh, cooldown reduction. That'd be very handy. So that my teleportation, what would it? Bonus? Ooh. Resource cost reduction. Extra gold, life. Damn it, it's not good enough, is it? Cooldown reduction. That would probably be the. Oh, have to make some more of these. It's worth it. Look at it. Only cost me like £1 to do that, so that's fine. So then we're going to suck it. Suck it, do you suck it? Now what do these go in? These go in rings and oh shit. Yes, and I deleted 3 of those same goddamn those necklaces when I could have just done an experiment on them and maybe got a socket in them. That's very frustrating. Okay, so cooldown reduction is probably the best. Yes. Okay. I don't know how well this is going to go with just that instead of disintegrate ray. But they're very powerful. Double explosions. What like so normally? Okay. First of all, the thing I'm wearing, the weapon. If you look, it's 55% additional damage. Okay. And the thing that you would normally wear offhand, called the Trimmer Variety or whatever, is I've introduced into my powers box there instead of the teleport. Okay, so that's great. So basically, I start shooting spells. Couple of seconds later, 200% extra damage and 2 explosions plus 59% extra damage plus all the intelligence I've got. Could do some work, could do some damage. Let's do just a normal. Let's just do a normal jog. Okay, because we'll just collect keys because basically collect keys to do the high level ones. The higher level ones give you all sorts of rewards, including special gems that then that's the only way you can upgrade them is by doing it there. So, what were we before? Lightning. We'll try lightning. I think ice is probably going to be better here. Wow. Have I been using hydras? Yes, I am. Like, I know it's not a continuous disintegrate beam, but when you see these orbs hit once they've been stacked up a little bit, you were surprised. Tell me, just wipe them out. Moves out. They are level moves, but it looks like million to him. 450 million. Not bad. You get a group of enemies there and. You get a big group of enemies there. It does. It will do a lot of damage to that group. So I mean, like, it takes these big. You just take them out like relatively easy. Stop laughing, bitch! You're going down. Oh shit! Disintegrating them in one shot, more or less. Double explosion, stacked by normal attacks, plus 59% extra damage, plus 200% extra damage, 2 explosions. Plus the extra intelligence and the extra damage gems I've been added to things. I do believe I'm doing okay. the lightning, because the lightning strikes, they're powerful and they hit, they're extended but they're slow, but they hit lots of enemies all over the place. What I do miss is the ice one, because it spins around and they're constantly getting hit every second. You know, just yeah. I'll just stop it once. Let's get out of there first, though, so I can. Look how quick that guy went down. Like, you know, I didn't get a chance to hit him full on with it, but like, when I did it just took a massive chunk of him. Like, the Hydras, I'd never really liked them originally, but ever since, honestly, ever since,
Still waiting.
I like the Archon Hydras best, and then I got the fire ones, the big mammoth ones that spread fire everywhere, and then the chance to control two of them, it just makes you lost of more and more. And these meteors coming out from everywhere, brilliant, really fantastic. Try something real quick. I want to put, instead of that, I want to put my ice one on. See what you guys think. Because they're getting electrocuted anyway, because I've got special electrocution abilities that seem to pass through from enemy to enemy. It's really weird. Oh, I've got a sword that does that, so I could, like, I could change my skill set and use all my lightning skills, and I've got a sword specifically designed to channel, like, amplify lightning, and oh, it's amazing. This game's fucking amazing. Whoa, shit. Alright, let's stack it up a bit. Come on, fire, and orb. Oh, I wish it passed through. Oh, it's amazing. Orb. Yeah, every time I'm orbing, I'm just killing him. I'm just anyway.
Not ready yet.
That was inspiring.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon your way anyway, bitches. Do you know what I forgot to do? Drop all the crap I picked up off my last one. Oh, I'm nearly full. Shit. Alright, what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna drop as much crap as we can, really. Which is most of it. Huh. You just don't want to drop stuff, do you? Like, you know. Everything is. I don't know what that means. Primary skills that generate resource deal 95 additional damage. So what's a primary skill that generates resource? What's the resource? Like, bringing back. It means bringing back some sort of something on your screen. Like, yeah, just doing that. Bring back health, or does it bring back? Instead of draining health from me trying to. Anyway, ladies. So, oh, I did put my ice shield on, did I? Oh, let me correct that for you guys in a minute. Here we go. Come here. What's that? I'll put it on right now. There you go. There you go. You're going to be slowed down, frozen, and hit by ice meters now, just for Indix. And fire ones. And a massive ball.
Your grave awaits.
So chickens. That's a nice ability now. You probably don't notice the holy light. There it was, massive chunk of holy light. But the sword. See, I need to use this particular one. I don't have to, but this one gives the orbs extra stuff. But the other blade I've been using, it doesn't give me two. No, half a mode. There we go. Yeah, so what I'm using right now is so that I get 59% extra damage, and when that hits, it explodes twice. Although just because of the new power I added to my cube, I don't have to use it. I'd lose double explosion and 59% power, but I still got the 200% power. Well, you want the best, don't you? When you use something, you want the best. I love having two of these, so that's why I love using the hydras and having the ones. So I have two of them. See, all this damage around the floor, guys, it's just meteors and lightning strikes and everything, like cold strikes from heaven coming down destroying everything, because I've got it all tied to my character. And I've got to stop using that powerful attack as it. No, I'll use it right now actually. Look at that, he's got 105 million, no problem. Oh shit. Just use it on the little guy. Don't care. Ooh, damn! Yeah, good shot, didn't he? Do you know what I should do? I should change from Hydra to that meteor storm, that blizzard or whatever you want to call it. This game is difficult to choose. There's so many armor sets and things to wear and combine. It's so difficult. It really is. Like, you'd have to force yourself to play. Say the best way to do it is to, okay, for every time you play, you're like, right, I'm going to play with this one, this armor, these abilities, and this spell setup, and that way, at least, you know, you get to use all good shit. Shit. Big bad wizard, big bad demon. Oh, you're going down. You're so going down, dude. Just you wait. See what I mean? Massive, that one of those yellow dudes. Pretty powerful. They took me down, but I'm up. They took me down, but I took the big dude down, no problem. It was something else at that mission. But like, it were a yellow end dude, it was a big dude. I kicked my ass. No. I stabbed him a couple of times, set him on fire with these, and then hit him with that. Boom! Don't look like much, but oh my god. It's with several 100 million co-whopper choppers. Let's go down there, I think. I'm missing some. Oh, hello, big boy. I do miss the disintegrate beam, I've got to admit. And the fact that you can use it and activate hydras or meteor storms or meteors for free, and as many as you want, as long as that's how the game plays. You can only summon 2 hydras at a time, but like the meteor, you can keep getting those to drop over and over. Well, I can imagine a creature because I'm about to destroy it. Told ya. Whenever in doubt, transform into Arkham mode. Come here. But these little orcs. Ooh. They're not so little. They are a major offensive attack, and they seriously kick ass. There's some shit down here. They're gonna look after you while I just spam you with a few of those and I hit you with one of those. Okay, Hydra, you look after them for me, buddy. I feel like I want to do some like videos on class setups, but it's so complex with how many different pieces there are. Because I'm wearing almost 2 full sets of pieces, but I'm missing pieces from each set of armor. Now, once I get them all, I'll probably be able to, because of the power I put in to one of the rings is, you know, you can remove an item, it still thinks you've got the item, so I can wear 5 items instead of 6 and get all abilities needed by 6, which means if I make sure I change it, make sure I pick the right ones, I'll be able to negotiate, you know, between 2 sets of really good armor things, and whoa, that was not expected. Spam these guys are tough. Oh shit,
Need more
this
time.
guy's got a goddamn shield. Oh, what? I mean to teleport away from you guys, my bad. It's going down. Hit him with a oh, kaboom! And that was an uncharged orb, so yeah, baby. So what's that? I don't know what that face is ticking down. Is that like how long? Oh, what is that? It's like a clock and it's ticking down. What does that mean? What is that? It's another fella ticked over. Huh. Must be something I had to do. I'm still use an ability or do something. My Hydra maybe. There's some weird things and I don't know what any of these icons mean. This is my problem because I am new to the game. I've learnt a lot, but there's there's not so much you can learn without like googling and saying what the fuck does this mean. Did you see them get wrecked from that orb? Holy fuck. Oh my god, I just did it. Oh my god, I killed them both on one orb. Oops. I'm not going to use orbs on those guys, they're too small. Use a Hydra. Whoa! It wasn't a Hydra, it was a teleport. Alright, use an orb here. Now we try and get in middle to use an orb. Yeah, we need to orb them up, baby. You know, best buddy. Oh shit, it made. I think so. Like, because my actual Hydras, right, they're so powerful when their fire just spreads along the floor. Like, you know, and you can see it, and it goes in it goes in all four directions, in diagonals, everywhere, and it does massive damage.
How does that feel?
Okay, the ice. Do you think I should put the ice on? Do you think I should put the... Should I put the electric on? Electric. What did I get? I got the cowl. Hey. Shrouded cowl. It's part of something else. I've got the gauntlets, the cowl. Yeah. So, what does it do? Casting arcane orb, energy state, explosive magic bullet, magic missile shot, or wave of force reduces the cooldown of slow time by 3. You take 6% reduced damage while you have slow time active. Nice. Allies inside your slow time gain half benefit. Nice. Enemies affected by your slow time and for 5 seconds after exiting take 3,500% increased damage from your arcane orb twister. That's really good. See, it's all based around like using the time, slow down time, the time orb. And if you use that, yeah, you can do some real fucked up shit with him. I was thinking about using lightning because they're a bit spread out in all these things. That's what I was thinking. I reckon. Oh, hello. Kaboom. See, it wasn't even charged on my watch. You guys are bosses. For a bit. I just got to put on for a wee bit. You know what I mean, matey? Here we go, here we go. I love the ice one, the lightning one. So there's ranged and melee attackers are shocked by lightning damage. Reduce the arcane power cost. Increase damage dealt by someone. I always have that one. Increase your movement speed when you're hit by melee or ranged attacks. And critical hits have a chance to further electrocute nearby enemies. That would be cool. We will want more damage, don't we? Now, that's not active. There's enemies spread out in many vaults, so if I activate it here, that will actually start hitting things, even when we can't see them if they're off screen. Oh, look at that damage. Then he gets hit by a lightning, then a lightning meteor, then I hit him with those magic missiles that's fire, then he gets a fire meteor, then some of my powers arcane, he gets hit by an arcane meteor. That poor bastard got hit by about 6 meters. Oh my god. I thought I was lightning, but he turned into a chicken. So they're going to get hit by fire and orbs, arcane meteors.
Your defenses are
This
nothing.
game's amazing. Oh, this game's amazing. But I really want to use the The problem with using the orb is that I really want to use the double Hydra, so I can't do it here because I can't, you know, I could, but my orb won't be as powerful. But also using disintegrate means I can use. I really like that as a wraith sword. Is it Azarith or something? Sword that does 600% holy damage. I don't know. I've got. Oh, it's there. I do holy damage anyway because of the ring, because of the gem in the ring. But something about that sword I'm really liking. Like this whole idea of holy damage. I'm really liking it. So we're nearly there, guys. We're just gonna get a few more percent. So when they get hit by, like, there's a cooldown on the meteor, but not on the meteor, only on the meteor for that type. So if I lightning meteor then, but if I shoot someone straight away with fire, they get hit by a fire meteor. It's like per meteor. There's a cooldown. Send a couple of orbs their way. Kaboom! Didn't even need them because I'd already finished them off. So when we get the dude at 99%, I want to try and hit him with a couple of these, so that I've stacked up my my orb thing, and then I want him to. I want to test a few orbs on him. If I get in trouble, I'll just go Archon mode. Dude. Yeah. Like all that same power you've thrown at me, bitches. Woo! It looks like that's me getting attacked, but it's everything protecting me basically when enemies come near me. Picture boom. Just kill it for me, boys and girls. See, that one I know what this build up, so I know what that is. That's my Power Rush's elements. I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, it's you've got to do it by different elements. That's the problem. Yeah.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Where is it? Just going right. I'm gonna put that in his way. Stack him with that. Hit him with some orbs. Missed him with that orb. On that one. Hitting him. Oh, look at those orbs. Oh, see what they did to him? Okay, I died. I should have healed myself. Did you see what those orbs did to him? I think my fire dude's going to finish him off. Wow. Yeah, I clipped him with 3 or 4 orbs and it just took all his health off.
I can't carry anymore.
Stop whinging that you can't carry certain types of diamonds. Look, what's that there? What's that there? That cooldown thing. What is that? I'm sure.
I'm carrying too much.
What is it? I need to take a screenshot. If anyone knows what that thing is in the bottom right corner now, I don't know what that is. So if anyone knows, please, please,
My
please
bags
let
are
me know.
full.
Yeah, okay, your bags are technically full. Screw you. Alright, so we're going to just... So I do love these orbs. I really do. They're very powerful. I mean, that were 2 double explosions, both at 550 million a pop. I mean, they fucking hit like it. Anyway, I'm going to go home, guys.
I am returning to town.
But yeah, so there's so many options at the moment, and there's so many options, and I'm only picking between a couple of armor sets, a combination of armor sets that give me like all these passive abilities that increase my, you know, So what we did, look, is we extracted powers from our things. But if we go to powers, yep, there it is. So
Some new things for you to take a look at.
what I need to look at is here. So the the triumvirate. You know, I've probably said that many times, and when I read it to myself in my head, it comes off rather smooth. But I don't know what is wrong with me. So that can go back to, now that I'm not going to be using that can go back to the Ether Walker. I mean, teleport, no cooldown. What else we got? Chance to kill a demon to gain a random shine effect. That's pretty good. Teleport gains an effect of Wormhole Rune. Gain 100% critical hit chance against enemies at full health. The Fulminator, you see, this is what I was talking about. Lightning damage has a chance to turn enemies into lightning rods, causing them to pulse 550 weapon damage. So I have a weapon that does that, but you know, I could use a different weapon and then swap over. Instead of the fire missiles, I could use lightning. I could use my lightning shield. There's all sorts of things. I mean, guys, that poison nova was brilliant. I love that. You kill 10 enemies, 1400% of whatever your weapon damage is, and within a 30-yard poison explosion just kills or poisons everything. Casting a lightning skill charges you with lightning, causing you to deal 850 weapon damage as lightning every 5 seconds. Every second for 5 seconds to nearby enemies. I mean, some really nice stuff here, guys. 50% damage against elites. I mean, and look at these are things I haven't. These are things I haven't done yet. I mean, it's insane. It's insane, guys. And guess what? This is just for one character. Just take that in mind. There's about 8 or 9 different.
Proud.
Okay. So what we need to do now is we're going to go through as much of the crap as we can. Now I've got lots of these. So I really like this blade. Undead and demon enemies within 25 yards take 600% weapon damage as holy every second and are knocked into the air. I mean, that's a beautiful weapon. I need to find more variations of that. Maybe I can duplicate it or something. So, I don't know. Anyway. I don't know what these are. I know the potions, but why? Are you meant to have leech? What's the tower? Increase armor by 20 for 5 seconds. Increase life. Yeah, but what do I do with these? Do I? I mean, I don't want to get rid of them, but... Oh, this is for monks, so they must have an ability then. Okay. Oh, sorry, everybody. Let's go to the bottom, work our way up. Okay. So those rings you see, guys, I want to talk about those in a minute. Sorry guys, this is going to be a longer, maybe a 2-hour-ish type thing by the time I finish. If you're alright with that. No, you are. So I mean, things like this, every time you destroy a wreckable object you gain a short, speed of burst. That could be one to... I don't think it's something I'm ever going to wear, so you know what? Let's extract that. But you've got to be careful when you're extracting because, guys, these are... Damn it, I sold one of these. I wanted to keep that. Chance to, on hit, summon a demon slave. And I had another one and I got rid of it and I should have extracted its power. You know, I'm not gonna extract that power for that other thing because the resources needed they're very rare actually. But I've kept that because it sounded cool, you know. What braces am I wearing at the moment? You know what, it doesn't matter. But all this armour, like, all this armour, the green stuff, I want to, like Demon's Barrow, I want to build all this at level 70 and hope I get a really good draw on it, you know. So I've got the resources. Like, what does it mean? 7% range attack. No, I mean, 6 magical random properties as well. You got the. Anyway, let me salvage things first, and we'll talk about that, and then we'll talk about my other issues. Firewalkers, they're great. Walk around, 11% movement speed, 307% of weapon damage. Just you leave a trail of fire that enemies walk on. I was kind of hoping it to be one of the ways I could activate the 3000% set on fire and burn until they die thing, but I've had trouble with that. The reason I'm keeping some of these other weapons, you'll find. I was going to keep this. Frost Hydra now periodically casts Frost Novas. It's pretty interesting. In fact, I will keep that, and it's going to get stored because, yeah, that's not too bad. And this one as well. Obviously change how it looks, but the bonuses from your Archon stacks now last for 20 seconds after your Archon expires. So yes. So Talrash's Guise of Wisdom. So there is a way to make these then, because I didn't just get those. Look, the Stormcrow. Here we are. Look, 35% chance to cast a fiery ball. That's a really nice extra attack. It looks like an orb. Leoric's Crown. Increase the effect of any gem socketed into it, as long as it's not a legendary gem. I don't think you can put legendary gems in there, but you know, I kept that just because. Like, I mean, this in comparison to the one I'm wearing, it'd be interesting to see. But now there's all these things that I've got. I mean, picking up gold heals you. I mean, that's impressive. Summon shadow clones to your eye when you stun an enemy. The effect may occur once every 30 seconds. I mean, the compass ring, the traveler's pledge. While moving, damage taken is reduced by up to 50%. While standing still, damage is dealt by is increased by 100%. I mean, that's great, but you know, I really don't need those now. I kind of know what that's about. Increased duration of stun, that could be pretty good. I'll take one of them. The Hellfire Amulet. Not quite sure what that actually does. Getting the Prodigy passive. I don't know what that means. But I wish I'd have kept what I wanted to, so I could goddamn do the thing I wanted to do. Anyway, what are these? Lot 500% vitality. It's nothing, is it? Not worth the. You know, you keep some of these, you think it's just not worth it in the end. Each stunned enemy within 25 yards reduces your damage taken by 10. Sounds cool, but. And decrease potency in my shields. Yes, that was what I was had before. I'll keep that just on the off chance. And that's nothing in particular. Yeah. Gento's Force. Yeah, that's cool. If I can get that woman a shield, now she's a caster. But it's the rings that are a problem because there's lots of really good ones and I'm like, oh damn it. So increase your life per second by up to 80% based on your missing life. There's also something that drains health by others. I could extract its ability and have it as a passive ability, you see. Chance to create an area focused power on killing a monster, damage increased by 70% while standing in this area. I've used that before, it's pretty cool. Summons a fallen lunatic to your side every 11 seconds. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna wear that ring just to find out. And there's just so many little. This one. You drain enemies from your life around you. I mean, how much? So anyway. Lightning pulses periodically between all wearers of this item dealing. So imagine if you had 4 people spread across the map, all wearing this ring, it would pulse between all along the floor and damaging enemies. Well, it must probably got a limit, but your ice armor now reduces the damage and melee attacks by 6%. Ultimate cast Frost Nova whenever you take 10% of your life is in damage. I mean, some amazing rings. So this is a good one. It rotates your elements every 4 seconds, which means that if you're using that spell on that, you get 180 second boost. Arcane, cold, fire, holy, physical, poison. You know, really, there's some great stuff in this game, guys. And as you can tell, I'm losing my. But anyway, what was I looking at originally? I need to. Yeah, there's some things I need to. Duration of the storm. I'll get rid of one of them. The one without the. Don't need more. Prevent all poison damage taken and heal yourself for. Wow, see, something like that would have been awesome. You know, carry that around, but the problem is when using the green stuff, the green armor, and it's part of a set that gives you special abilities. You swap that over for that mission, you might have lost a really critical ability. This is, you know. No. Chance on hit to pulling your enemies towards your target. Slowing by 80%. Yes, I've seen that. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. It's because there's so many little things it frustrates me. So I know I want to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. You see, I wish I had another appropriate necklace than what I'm wearing. I had 3 of them, man. I could have created one that had a goddamn thing in it, you know. I could have had one that if I'd have had a socket, I could have put one of special gems in. Alright, I'm going to get rid of what we need to. Love that sword. Yeah, these bottomless potions, where do these come from? How do you swap them round and stuff? I don't know how to do it. So, let me have a look at my companion. See, who's just better? I like mine because of the chance to bleed and shit, but hers has got that area damage effect, really good. There's nothing I can give her offhand. What's she wearing at the moment? Thorns damaging. What's this crap? Well, it's not crap, but she could stun her enemies. Ooh, she's got a stun spell, I think. Wait, does she have a stun spell? I think she does. Oh, crap. I want to give her some better stuff. Reduces damage from ranged attackers. Well, let's try that.
That will be of use.
Oh, wait. Oh, follow her. Damn it, go on. See, that's the one that transforms them into little birds, but that really does increase your attack speed a shitload. Right, I'll try that. Really good. I want to give her better things look than this ring. What's that one do? Alright, let's get rid of that crap for starters. Get her a better ring, a good ring. 2 good rings. Well, can I take those rings back off her actually? First. I don't want to get confused. L3 unequip. Yeah. And then, okay, we're going to drop that. And then L3. Oh, no. Unequip. L3. Yeah. Drop it. Okay. And then, what have we got here? So we can give her more than a few things then. We can give us... Oh, that's good. I want to get something new. I want to make it... Wait. Where can I make it? Level 23? Fuck that shit. Right. Where's the... Him? No, he's the artisan, yeah. Okay, we're going to make a... Fuck. It's an offhand thing for my follower. It's a... Why is it a fucking hairbrush? That's what I don't understand. Is it armor? Oh. Hey, who's that for? Rare temple, damn it. Okay, this is what I need. Scoundrel. Enchantress! She's an enchantress. Yeah. No. One more. Why is it only yellow? Some good shit. Okay, well, whatever. Like, so I've got those now, now. So I can go. Hey, follower. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's got them. So now I can be like, all right. Well, what does it do? Oh no, no. No, it's for the follower. Oh, cool. Yeah, she's still got them. So she's a follower, and she gets. I don't even know what they do. Compare. Okay, intelligence, vitality, critical hit. Critical hit 52. Critical hit 67. 89 resist to all elements, or 15,000 life per hit. Damn it. No, wait. 400, 4, 4, 5. Yeah, after each kill, she can have that. I don't know. That one. Yeah. Yep.
Magnificent.
You know it. So what with this crap? Oh, the shitty rings. We're gonna get some good ones, girl. So I need to sell some crap first. There's a lot in this game. So these bottomless potions of leech and stuff, I don't know how to attach those to my character to use them. I just keep using like a health one. I don't know how to change that. So if anyone knows, please feel free. She must be able to have a necromancer. The enchantress must be able to have Rogers use Rogar's use stone. Why is that got a star on it? Is that 'cause I just picked it up? Oh, wait, it's because she's wearing it. Okay, well, we're gonna get a better ring than that. Wait, how good is that ring? Oh no, she's not wearing it. Oh yes, she is. What does it do? Let's have a look. Alright, we'll get her a better ring. Anyway, after shit. You know, you just keep things like this when you look at like things like 80% critical hit chance. You're like, damn, you know, you should want to keep shit like that. You do early on. Yeah, it's a shield. That's no use for us. Okay. Yeah, so...
Still waiting.
So what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to put that back in there. Now those stacks, you see, do they stay there? Right, so what we just did then, guys, so I've got unlimited... Okay, now I've got unlimited teleports again. Well, unlimited
Not
as it
ready
could
yet.
be. So we're going to be removing... Well, first of all, we're going to be going back to Mr. Disintegrate Ray. I mean, you saw how effective it is. It really is. It's just nice for a change. If you get a big group of enemies and you can get that orb with it's stacked 3 times, so it's 600%, a double explosion with another 59% on the 600, plus whatever your intelligence is and your weapon damage, plus 100% increase for every piece of armor I'm wearing that's green. I mean, you're talking about a lot of damage if you hit the right enemies with it. That's Disintegrate Beam, nowhere near as powerful individually, but it's a continuous beam. You know, but the problem is with this is because of the armor sets I'm wearing and getting the extra abilities. It don't use much, look at it, still trying to fight back that ball of energy on bottom left, so I can use it for a long time, but usually that doesn't go down at all, so that's really good. So let's have a look. That one, that one, that one, that one. Now I'm just trying to see, I've got 2 out of the 4 elements there. It's going to be difficult, you see, 2 out of the 4 elements. I don't know what I have to do. My Disintegrate Beam is 1. That should be 2. That's 2. Yes, it's going to be tough. I don't have it yet. I don't have enough. Yeah, it's not got the right combinations to. So that means something's not essentially working for me at the moment, and I'm guessing it's the. Let's have a look. I think it's going to be the Firebird stuff. No, I'm right. No, it's fine. All that is telling me that Arcane, Cold, Fire and Lightning all increase my resistance 25%. So that was saying, look, yeah, you've hit enemies with these 2, so your resistance has been increased. Attacks increase your damage by 750% for 8 seconds. Arcane, Cold, Fire and Lightning attacks each add 1 stack. At 4 stacks, each different elemental attack extends duration by 2 seconds. Right, you see, so I'd have to. I like my setup. You see, I like the spells I use. I play well with it. I've got a strategy, a combination. It ties into the different rings and necklaces I'm wearing and the armor sets I'm wearing. But what this is asking me to do is make sure that I've got one of lightning, one of cold, one of arcane, and one of fire, which I don't. But if I did, I could extend that 700% increase. But on top of that, I'm wearing Firebird pinions. Now, I've only got 4 out of the 5, 6, 7 needed. But because I've got 4, well, that's all I need. I don't have the last bit, which is your damage is increased by 120% and damage taken reduced by 3 for each enemy that is ignited. I mean, that... It's the second bit that I have problems with, that I struggle to do. Listen to the second part, okay? The first part's great. When I die, a meteor hits me and brings me back to life. Second part, dealing fire damage with one of your skills causes the enemy to take 1000% weapon damage as fire. Great. Per second for 3 seconds. This effect can be repeated a second and a third time by different skills. If an enemy is burning due to 3 different skills simultaneously, the enemy will ignite. Oh. The one enemy will ignite, taking 3000% weapon damage per second until they die. So this one is impressive though. Your damage is increased by 120% just across the board, and damage taken reduced by 3% for each enemy that is ignited. Now, my magic missile or whatever is the one I've chosen that's made out of fire. If there's 20 enemies stood in a row, it is the first one, it goes through all of them, sets them all on fire. So I would have 20 stacks of damage and protection. You always receive the maximum bonus whenever a nearby elite monster is ignited. I'd love to be able to get that on, but I need. What am I missing from this armor set? What do I need that I'm missing? I need offhand, which I can't use. I need legs. Firebird's. Wait, I've got Firebird's tarsi on. What are you talking about? I don't understand. What? Oh, Firebird's tarsi. This is for... No, wait, this is... No, Firebird's tarsi is the feet. Okay. So I need Firebird's plume, the head, which I obviously can't because I need that. So I've got that. I've got the talons. I need the offhand, which I've got. Damn it. What else do I need? There's got to be a way. Where's it gone? We've done Tal Rashials. Gal Shosha. Head can't do. Eye can't do. Legs. Damn it. So yeah, I've got to lose one or the other. I've got to lose 750% damage, or and gain the 120% that stacks 20 times plus the protection. Legs, neck, head, the chest. The chest, hang on. The chest. If I got the chest from that, would I be able to possibly not need the chest? And it's because I've got the ring on, or the power from the ring. But anyway, guys, yeah. So I'm loving this Azura Wraith at the moment. I love the Unstoppable Scepter as well, I really do. I want one of these with a sock in it, obviously. 23.7% chance to freeze. Undead and demon enemies within 25 yards take 607% weapon damage as holy. every second, and they are sometimes knocked into the air. He does cold damage, which is a shame. 725% strength is a shame. Now, there are ways. Now the thing is, all in this game, there are certain merchants that make special things. So, and you can essentially gamble with it, terrible. So, there's normal people.
I have some new. My goods are without equal. I've collected them from all parts of this world.
No, actually, they're pretty normal. Okay, but there's people like, you know, it keeps saying I'm always full when I go near gems. Well, speaking of gems, not all gems. There's certain gems that there are certain gems that are different, and it's for this woman. Now,
Fortune favors
she has special
the bold.
gems, and she has a chance to make legendary and even green things. But you can also upgrade a yellow item into a legendary and all sorts of stuff over here. There's reforged legendary, so I could reforge a legendary like the one that I want to see if I can give it a goddamn zoom. Upgrade rares. It's very dangerous, that part, because you don't know again. But at least here, so
are you ready?
The one hand. Okay, so I've got 750 crystals, and yeah, as much as you can carry. I've had those ages, but
Do come back again.
that was legendary, not green. No, it wasn't. That was legendary.
Isn't that nice?
What is that crap? But you can do stuff with these and modify them and alter them. And
Do come back again.
but I'd love to get.
Do come
I'd
back
love to
again.
get that.
That's nice.
That Zara.
Can I have it
There's
back?
another one. There's another one. You see? Damn it. 519, not as much. Cold damage still. Chance to deal 24% area effect, so it's different. So let's have a look at these real quick. Okay. So, the first one. Well, you know, let's equip it, and then let's see what's what. So the first one is 23.7%. It's got, okay, so it's got strength. Now I can't remember what strength does exactly. In fact, we can find out if we just do blah, 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 blah. Why do we do that? A million times I've done this, but I don't know. Anyway, well, I guess we'll figure out another time. Okay, so this one. All right, so the one that's, why does it look so weird? But it does. Anyway, what am I doing? Anyway, here we are. Okay, so the one that's equipped is. Here, we can compare them. So the original one was 23.7 chance to freeze. Yeah, 607% chance to freeze. This older one's 519. Both cold damage. Rough, not tiny bit less than that. Plus 19% cold damage extra. Bit less than that. Vitality instead of strength. Now I don't have the attack speed. My chance to freeze is slightly high, but not much. But look what I do get. Look what I do get on the other one. Okay, look what I get. a chance to deal 24% area damage on hit. Okay. Now, everything about the first one looks, you know, the damage is higher by about 100. It's not much. And everything is so minute. What I'm exchanging essentially, instead of strength, okay, I'm getting vitality, I'm getting health, and I'm also getting a chance to do an area of effect. So I would rather take that version of the sword, if that makes sense. You see. But I still can't remember. You know, the amount of times I've gone and looked into these skills here. Oh, character details, that's it. Yeah, there we go. So, strength, what this does, look. Primary attribute for barbarians, increases all damage for barbarians, increases armor by 519 for all classes. So, increases armor, okay. Vitality, what does this do? Okay, vitality. Increases life, allowing more damage to be taken before dying. Each point of vitality increases life by 100. So, I just got 700... points-ish of vitality, and so that's, you know, that's 100 points per point, so that's 700, well, 7,000 points of health. Pretty good, eh? So this area of effect, you see. Now I've got more health from that as well, obviously from the vitality. So from that sword though, it looks weird, doesn't it? But we've got 519 weapon damage in a 25-yard area. Now, what was this one? 25-yard area, 607. I prefer the 607. Would I prefer vitality over strength? Probably. I'm going to lose that 6% attack speed, but I did increase my attack speed on my Paragon greatly. And now, of course, I've got a slightly higher chance to freeze, but now of course I've got a 24% area effect, you know, when I hit an enemy. You know, just really want to test it out, don't we? So do we want to come back and make more of them? We do, don't we?
Anything could happen.
Oh, I
can't afford that.
I didn't realise it was so expensive to oh, I did make quite a lot. Just totally forgot that. But I'd love to come to these guys and make some really nice things from this guy, you know. Where's his weapon, you know, but I'd have to find, like, I don't want to make yellow stuff. Well, I don't mind making yellow stuff because, like, it's pretty impressive, but you've got green stuff, which is set, but, like, what is this? Like, what is this? Fire damage, 5 random properties. Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Rewards perfection. I mean, shall we try that? That's a one-handed? You know what I'll do, guys? We're going to get rid of this. We'll get rid of this crap. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, we'll get rid of this crap. The reason I keep these guys is this sword here is, look, they inflict bleed, 304% weapon damage, and 10 movement speed. It's brilliant, okay? It's brilliant. And the other one is really interesting in its own right. 29% damage to beasts and 20% damage increase to humans. Plus, it's got 7% damage. It's got poison damage, 688 intelligence, 650 vitality. Every time I hit him, every hit, I get 16,000 health back if I hit him with a thing. Although you got millions of health at this point, actually, it's not that much. You don't come, you know, it sounds like a lot, but when you got millions of health, it don't come back that quick. Anyway, so I don't know what this is though. Like, what is this? Just a normal one, isn't it? But I'm going to look at that because I might be able to get a transmog off it or something. That is interesting how I put red in one and purple in other. Huh. Getting one of those blades with getting one of those blades that I wanted with the gem thing in them. I mean, oh, I could risk it. You know how I could risk it? The other one's equipped, yes. Why is it letting me reforge everything that I've got in my truck, in my trunk? See, if I'd have had that, God, if I'd have known, I did know about this, but I forgot. I didn't think about it at the time. Okay, but I've got these 2 versions of this weapon now, haven't I? Now, if I reforge it and it gets a socket, that's going to be kind of cool. There it is. Okay, we're going to Okay. Transmute.
Access to a wondrous artifact of old, and that's what you want to do with it. Very well.
What did it do? Didn't give me a thing. It lowered the damage, but it gave me 640% weapon damage. Shit. It's gonna be vitality, 16,000 per hit. That's a hell of a fucking. I mean, now what do I do? I mean, I lose my area of effect, but 640 damage. 16,000 hit. Put health back. It's gone from strength to vitality. Still cold damage. It'll always be cold damage, I'm guessing. Okay, guys, I'm going that area of effect. I don't want to waste it, but no, I won't. I'm gonna have another go. Oh, I've increased it though. I want to. Let's try it again. Can you only reforge once? Bet you can, you know. No, I think I equipped it. Damn it. Don't lower the 640, please. Please, please, please. No, it's a 519. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, they've both got vitality now. The other one's just that 640% is a big chunk up. It's oh, you know what? Let's just reforge this. Come on. Let's just only have chance that it's going to give me a goddamn socket. It won't. Oh my god, it did. 580%. Okay, not bad. Vitality, yes. 20% chance. Freeze, cold damage, cold. We got a socket. That's good. That's really good. We got a socket, guys. Now, what do sockets in weapons do? Because I always forget. So, ooh, damage to elites would be nice. Damage to elites instead of damage. Would it? Damage to elites. Critical hit damage. Got to be damage to elites, isn't it? Alright. So we've got 2 of these bad boys now. And now I don't have to really waste money. Hey, Luna. Well, I've got 2 billion. Like, not like it's going to be an issue. Do I have a flawless yet? No, I just need 3 of these. Okay. Some of those. You do that. You do stuff like this, and you know, you have 8 times. You spent 2 million. I spent like 6 million so far. Finally. Okay, so we're gonna have this specifically for damage to elites. I think that'll go down well. In your mama. Damn it. I need to, yeah, oh no, I can't, no. It does, they do make green shit, but, oh no, I can't do it. Oh, I already had one. I already freaking had one. Yes, I shall take it. Thank you. Okay. So I know it's not going to give me 2 Hydras, but I am really liking this whole holy light thing, this holy damage, and for some reason I like the look of the sword and everything. But you know, I've got to transmog that goddamn. All right. I like the look of that blade, don't you guys? The helmet has got to be one that we've got to look at first. Okay. 50 grand. Come on, you shitting me. That cowl not too bad actually. Oh, Japanese warrior type. Cool. Big massive thing. I like this one. I've bought this, I've paid for this one before, damn it. So these ones at 500 I thought were nice, like pretty cool looking, you know? Like seriously, 500 quid. Like, but no, could pay 50,000. I do really like that one though. Not that one. Fine, you get transmoged at that, that's fine, whatever. Okay, can't keep doing all armor and shit, because it's all different colours and keeps changing. Plus, I always have my stuff grey, because I think it's the best colour. Right. And I've only got one set of goddamn it. I've only got one set of. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I've got one set of whatever. Your mama. I've got one set of your mama. Your mama. So.
By the grace of the ancients, may your soul be warmed and brought to glory in righteousness. May the gods who abandoned us come to your aid.
So in here, when you go on the bounties, you'll have noticed if you run around enough on the maps, before you go to the bounty, you'll see one of them will have like a little purple key. And you hunt these beasts down, take the keys, and each one open portals. Here, you go in there. There's these really tough bosses, and these bosses drop items. These items allow you to craft special items, but each of these items you collect, they drop every time, but you need something else to craft with them, and it's demon parts. But I've done them 6 times, and I've still not had any demon parts drop, so it's been a bit frustrating for me. But shall we go do one more key, guys? Make this it's 2 hours 18. We're better not, had we? We could like try and rush through it to do one more key, rush through it. So we've got my weapon on that does like the cut. I'm not gonna have double Hydra, okay? Double Hydras. Okay, I've got lightning on at the moment, which we could change at any time. We've got Archon. Oh yeah, baby, you the man. We've got disintegrate beam back. We're gonna stick with the magic. Whoa. Something in here. What have I done wrong? No. Done it wrong. Done it wrong. Done it wrong. That's where it needs to be. Okay, so yeah, the magic missiles cause them to burn. Okay, that's great. Could always do one more. Or no, let's do one quick. Just yeah, let's do one quick. Do one quick bounty. We're not going to do the full range, we're just going to do just one of them. I know you don't really get much, but let's do one with a boss at the end. That'll do it, yeah. That's one world one. Because normally what you do to get like the full rewards, you do the entire level, a couple of levels have got the bosses on, and then you've got to do them all together before you leave the game, otherwise, you know, Bob's your uncle. Okay. I do really miss that extra attack I used to be able to do. What am I missing here? Oh, okay, yeah. Good old disintegrate beam.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear.
There's a way I could get both of these armor things to activate. It'd be awesome. So I mean, like, okay, it's just run out. That was
I
pretty
don't
good.
have enough arcane
Yeah, I'll
power.
come back fast, but with that other thing on, I could use it unlimitedly, basically. But these are the things to sacrifice, unfortunately.
You dare to bring the warmth of life into my tomb!
Clearly they do not know who you are around here.
I'm your mama. Yeah. So reagent item you have. So green is ancient, isn't it? Is it? I hope so. I suppose the fact that I can't get them all on, I could just swap between. Like at the moment, I'm using. I've got two major elements of one set of armor working for me, and all of the others, and I can just alter the end ones. So at the moment, I'm getting 750% bonus damage. I could always just swap out for the 107. For the 7, no, I'm getting the 750 bonus. Yeah, I can swap that over for the 120 that stacks 20 times, you know. Oh, I did just get dragged in there. Cool. I want to kill all this shit because I want to go faster.
Still waiting.
Ah, I did all that. When they're scaled in crypt keep.
Need more time.
This isn't easy enough one. Just get this dude here. Look, hello. Getting to wake up. It's my daddy. Dude. I have some fun with him, but they're not always dragging me. I won't use Arcana. Because this is like tournament level 13, 14. Some of it. theme on this version because, like, I've got a rune on where it branches off and just.
Still waiting.
So what you do is basically from here, guys, just you just carry it. I could go home where I'm going now. I'll go straight to the next stage, but I'm not going to do all those, guys. It's 2.5 hours, and I do apologise for that. But I'm just trying to explain how frustratingly awesome this game is with all the difficult weapons and all choices. It's mind blowing. And just because something looks more powerful, it might not be, because it's all the hidden stats and how those stats work with all your other pieces of equipment and all sorts of stuff. So what did we get here then? Got a new off the hand. Ooh, I've never seen this one. Primordial Soul. Oh my god, what's this? 300 intelligence, vitality, critical hit. Elemental exposures damage bonus per stack is increased. I don't know what that means. Elemental exposures damage bonus per stack is increased to 10%. Elemental exposures damage. Elemental exposures damage. I don't know what that means. See, but this is a problem because I'm using Talrash's Unwavering Glare to get this final thing here. Look now. If I were to put Primordial Soul on, and I'm not even sure what that does, that elemental exposures damage. It's interesting though. But if I want, if I were going to change, I'd change to this Firebird Eye, and if I did that, I would get that. Or get that, but I would lose the 700 and... Oh, would I? Wait a sec. What could I... I don't need to put the fireball on. What is it that we need to see what we've both got on and off, don't we, really? So... You've got legs. Have I got legs? Well, clearly I've got legs. Have I got my legs? No. Well, I do. No, I do. Wait. Does that mean they don't need to be on? If I got rid of... I think there's a mix-up here. If I put this down on paper, I can manage to work it out where we've got enough of everything spread apart where we're overlapping. And we could probably do something about it and end up with both, everything full. If that makes sense. But anyway, before we turn it off, guys, and again, for those that enjoy, I know there's a lot of you guys that watch this and enjoy this, so this 2-hour goddamn snooze fest has not been a problem for you guys. Oh, I never looked at this, did I? What does it? It doesn't do anything particularly special, so it's not, it's got no special abilities. It's just, let's have a look. It's arcane damage, damn it. I'm really liking arcane damage. But it's got no, orange text, flavour text. It's nothing particularly, it's got no special abilities. But it looks kind of cool. Let's just have a quick look at it. Is it one-handed or two-handed? It's one-handed. Wow. I've got a fast fucking... That's a cool looking look. It's like a cutlass, isn't it? Almost like a... I wonder if... Got 5% attack speed. Chance to freeze. It's a shame this thing doesn't have an 8. Ooh, I've just had an idea.
I've got some brand new goods you might be interested.
I'm a bad man. Gonna run out of ingredients and shit. Well, you know what I mean. First of all, we need to put that there. If we can reforge this and give it some sort of awesome ability, that'll be fucking awesome. Please don't let me down. Give me some orange flavoured text. It won't give me a... Damn it, no, maybe it's not good enough too. Still though, that arcane damage, it could come in useful. I'm going to keep that. I mean, that's a pretty good solid sword without any special abilities, isn't it? 1000 to arcane, 675 intelligence, vitality, 5% attack speed. You know, that's not bad. That's not bad. Shall we be brave enough and try and upgrade? Oh, I think I got it wrong. No, I didn't. Wait a sec. What do we need? We've got panties. Do we have booties? You know, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to become part of the goddamn legendary thing I need. I'm an idiot. I'm a bloody idiot. So that's how fast that is. That's pretty fast. However, the one with the actual... Oh, I didn't reforge it. Now I want to try this one next without the gem in it to see see if I can get the area effect damage. See what it's like. Okay, so let's get rid of some shit. That's what she said. Boom. No, that's not what she said. That's gross. Makes no sense whatsoever. Not even sexual, unless you like that emo shit. And I do. Well, not me personally, but many of my partners do. Boom. Although, single for a long time now. Swore off women just because it's complicated, but essentially I would never do that to a woman anymore. I would never give her the tragedy of dating me. Not anymore. See, I can't remember what this demon shit does. Yeah, this is all. So I've got a full set. So I've got 4 things. 50% damage to demons, chance to reflect projectiles when you are hit by enemies. 6,000 fire thorns damage. Chance to deal 25% area. I mean, pretty good actually, considering. It was awesome. Like when I first saw it, like, wow, green set, I've never seen that. It's amazing. Oh my god! I was like, wow. Yeah. I mean, and then there's things like this, and I've not seen like the full parts yet. But I mean, attack speed, magic item find. XP. These are like lower level things, aren't they? Please tell me I can make towel thingies. That'd be awesome. No, fucking can't. Say that again. Oh yeah, I can't make it. I can make the default one. Oh yeah, that was a cool... Do I still have that ring? Did I get rid of it? Yeah, you see, you need these little body parts. Cool though. Level 60, level 70. Okie dokie. Anyway, never mind. Alright, guys. Sorry that went on so long. Oh, crap. Nearly. Alright, guys. Thank you, everyone, watched that 2.5 hour snooze fest. I honestly enjoyed it because I know I didn't do much playing, but I was really trying to explain to you, for those that don't know too much about it or have not even played it or have not leveled up yet or whatever, that there's so much complexity in the weapon systems and all the stats and how they actually work. And you might put together stuff and you see this dude with amazing numbers if you went in PvP, and then you go in with like your stats look totally different, but you'd actually destroy him because of how you've smartly put everything together. You know, you're a lot weaker, but you set him on fire and suddenly you've got like a 1,500% damage boost, and then you do that 4 more times and it stacks for 20 times, and whatever. Anyway, amazing game. I'm sorry I've not uploaded it in a while, guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the new sub. I was going to do a Destiny 2 giveaway at 200 subs. I'm getting close, but I've been saying this for 6 months, and it's not to get subs. It's just to help, just to thank people really for subbing. But guys, if you enjoyed it, if you want to share it and get your friends into it, I'd appreciate it. I'd love to grow this channel. I'm generally a decent guy. I can rage at games like every other person, but if I ever rage at anyone when I'm playing that, I always apologise afterwards. I always say sorry. But I'm a lot more chill these days since I stopped playing COD. It's a shame because I'm a COD athlete, baby. I'm a gaming bitch. I'm a gaming beast. Nah, but seriously, I was gonna do a giveaway. I might still do it if I reach 200, but it feels like it might be a bit forced and pushed. People might suddenly just start subbing up and then get the game and then vanish. And I want people to sub really because they want to, not for giveaways. But I do have a HD Elgato brand new that I bought because I thought mine was broke. I just plugged it in wrong way. I had to unplug it for cleaning, plugged it in wrong way, and had to buy another one. But like, I just can't be bothered to return things from Amazon. So yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Leave a like, please comment, all the good stuff. Check out all my other playlists. Don't just look at what's on my main page. I've started many playlists which I've not even got. Sometimes I've only got 1 or 2 episodes of games in there I'm meant to play in. I will get around to it at some point, but there's so much new stuff coming out. There's so much old stuff I've not finished. I've got 10 games wrapped up, ready to go. I want to replay loads of others. I bought Prototype 1 and 2 and they're amazing games. I completed and played them dozens of times on PlayStation 3. I want to play them for you guys on PlayStation 4 Remastered. They're phenomenal. I want to redo Witcher 3. We've got Horizon Zero Dawn DLC coming out in December. We've got Destiny 2 in less than a month. So come on, guys. Rock that like button, share, comment. I'm on Twitter. Let's have a chat. Let's do it. If you want to sub with me, we'll get a Destiny 2 team together. We'll get Raid team together. We've got some people already. I started a new Destiny clan on Destiny 1, but I'm leaving that alone for now because there's much easier ways and in-game streamlined ways to do all this in Destiny 2. So I'm leaving it till then. Everyone else that's already subbed, everyone else that's added me on PlayStation, and we've had games, I appreciate it, thank you. And if anyone ever invites me to a game and I don't accept, I'm either immediately recording a video, or I've just not seen your invite, or I'm not actually at my PlayStation even if it's on. So please don't think I'm being rude, I promise you I'm not. Anyway, thank you everybody, have a great week, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.